What's your thoughts on that? I can see it's written on your face, very frustrating with that performance, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, the scoreline, I don't think it was a 3-0. You know, we've been beaten 3-0 before, and you know, we felt that it's been a kick that today. Fought with nothing in the game until they scored the first goal. We probably had the better moments being taken, and then we didn't defend well enough for their goals. And if you don't defend well enough and make mistakes at this level, you get punished. And you know, the league table doesn't lie. We've been punished too many times for our mistakes. And unfortunately, we keep making similar mistakes that have cost us in the end.
I mean, you called it Friday. You said experienced players making individual mistakes as well. I mean, the third goal. What can you say about that?
Yeah, you know, Tim will hold his hands up. He knows he's made a boo-boo. You know, none of them mean to make it. You know, you know, Diggy's got done with the first goal. Pace hurt us today. As I said, I didn't think there was anything in the game. And then we scored a goal where, you know, where Murphy gets in behind Dimmy and pulls it back. Very marginal whether it was onside or offside. We've had plenty of them that have gone against us this season, and you know, unfortunately, we've conceded quick goals in succession that took us out of the game totally.
Yeah, I mean, do you think, because as you say, Dow's had 2 good opportunities for him as well, you think with his technical ability he's getting on target, and then they go bang bang after 6 minutes between the 2 goals, and you know, is it the confidence then?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's confidence within the whole stadium, because you know, we want to give our fans something to shout about, and I thought they were well and truly behind us up until, you know, we conceded the goals. And you know, unfortunately, the scoreline is everything in football. Our performance up until that goal had been good. You know, I think we probably edged the chances as well up until that moment. The confidence always gets hit when you concede, especially with the position that we're in at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, does it just look like a group who the belief and the confidence are just not there now?
No, I think their belief and confidence. I mean, as I say, I thought we started the game really well. I thought we passed it well. You know, last week, team who goes and takes his chance. This week, you know, the keeper does well and forces him wide. And sometimes it's just them moments at this top level that you've got to be good at. And as I say, I didn't think it was a 3-0, but we've certainly helped them today with their goals.
You made the double change there. What was you sort of thinking now with Aarons and obviously Barham going to centre back?
I just felt their pace was hurting us, and I didn't want this to get any worse than a 3-0 scoreline. And you know, by putting Sam inside and bringing Max on, it added more pace to the back four, and I felt that's what we needed, because their threat was there from Murphy, from Maximin, from Joel Linton, and we didn't deal with that pace, you know, for the goals.
I mean, what can you do now? Because you've essentially got the same group of players. I mean, you made a change, you know, with Zimbo for Gibbo today, but what can you do with this group of players now over the remaining 5 games?
Ooh, one of the biggest things, and I said to them in there, is working on the culture. That's a big thing for me, where you know, we can't get to the Premier League and people think it's a good club to play against. You know, I think me and Shaky were talking after 86 minutes, and you know, we're not a team. We've been a team that's recruited to go and play football. We're on 86 minutes. We've got 0 yellow cards. And human nature makes you angry when you're losing 3-0. I don't mean going around kicking people, but just showing people how much you care, and you know, making contact with people and getting closer to people. And that culture is something that we're looking to bring into the club.
And is that moving forward beyond maybe this season? Is that personnel? Do you have to shake it up in terms of personnel?
Possibly, but you know, you've got to look at the squad of players that we've got. The squad are good footballers. They've walked the league twice in the Championship. You know, so if we were to go down, are they good enough to come back up? Yes, they are. But we need to keep learning. We need to learn quicker from our mistakes, because we've been making some individual errors that we've been making for the last 21 games since I've been here.
Well, you talked Friday again about there's obviously lots of different scenarios, and you're planning for all these scenarios. But you know, now it's not mathematically, obviously, but just you've given Rose some more minutes. Zolis has come on as well. Do you now have to maybe get those lads a bit more game time between now and the end of the season for what comes next?
No, I have to pick a team that I believe can win each game. Whether that's all players that are signed for us this season, that includes loans, are Norwich City players. They've committed to the football club. Their attitude has been brilliant on the training ground. So I'll pick a team that I believe can go and win the next game. You know, whether that be a lone player, I think that's what you allude to. Whether it be a lone player, a young player, or it's got to be the right player who plays. Cheers, mate.
Yes. Okay.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you.